Hey guys, RC here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to transfer your coins from one exchange to another with the lowest fees. Alright, let's get started. So the coin we're buying today is XDC, and the next following videos I'll do a review of that one so you guys know what that is. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the home page. When you go to the home page, you will next go to portfolios, and this is what we got to work with. So we have $1,000, a little over 1,000, and what we need to do is we need to get this money onto the other exchange. But the problems we have is you can't just send United States dollar fiat currency to the other exchange. You have to buy a coin and send a coin that they support. So you can either send USDT over to Kucoin and pay a ridiculous fee, or you can use Ethereum and pay a ridiculous fee, or you can use Litecoin or XLM and pay less fees. So the coin that I really like the most that makes this very easy for you is Litecoin. So let's go ahead and get started. That's on the top left, go up, there's trade, and we're going to select LTC USD. LTC stands for Litecoin, USD stands for US dollar. It's at the top. If you don't know what you're doing, read on the right where it says those last three letters, and you can pretty much figure it out from there. If you don't know, just Google USD, or Google EUR, which is Euro, GBP, which is Great British Pound, and BTC, which is Bitcoin. So we're doing LTC USD. We're going to go ahead, and it tells us up here, right where I highlighted, this is how much we have to work with. It tells us how much Litecoin we do have, which is really practically nothing. And so yeah, alright, so the first thing we do is select a limit. Litecoin is trading right around $130. We just put in our limit order. We're doing it at $130.6. Right now LTC is at 0.65, so if that goes to 0.6, the order will get filled. We are getting exactly 7.99 Litecoin. That is how much we can get, including the fee. So we're gonna wait for that to go through. But we have our Litecoin and we're ready to send it out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your portfolio, click that, click Litecoin, and this is where it can kind of get tricky if you're new to this. So if you're going to send it to another exchange, you're going to do what? You're going to withdraw from the current one. So you're going to go to withdraw, top right corner, select the asset that you're trying to withdraw. Mine is Litecoin, and you have two different options. You can either send it to your Coinbase account, which we're not trying to do that, or you can send it to a crypto address. It says your funds will arrive in 12 network confirmations. Okay. So now we enter the LTC address from the exchange we're trying to send it to. Ours is Litecoin on Kucoin. So we're going to go to assets. We're going to go to our main account. You're going to click on your main account, type in the coin you're looking for, which is LTC Litecoin, and we're going to hit deposit. Because if you're withdrawing from your first exchange, then you're going to be doing the opposite of that, which is you're going to be depositing into your second exchange. So deposit is going to say, hey, this is the address you send it to. Copy it. That little 2 paper symbol means copy. And we're going to read our last 4, which is NHHPO. Go ahead and copy and paste that. Use this address, maximum. Now, quick thing before we just do max, one thing I recommend is just doing a little, because you don't know if you mess up and you maybe send it to the wrong one. So you're just gonna do a little bit, and we're gonna hit withdraw. It's gonna ask for my 2-step verification from my app, and so we're gonna get this going, and then we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so our withdrawal has started. It says please Please check your wallet to confirm your LTC transfer. Once it's initiated, your funds should arrive in 12 network confirmations. So that's cool. It tells us up here how much what we're doing. We're gonna go to withdrawals, and we got one pending. Amount that it's worth in United States dollar is $1.57, and it's pending. So we'll go to over here and get Control R. We're gonna go to Assets Overview, Main Account, and we're gonna wait until it gets sent over here. While it's still pending, I want to show you guys. If you look right over here, for example, and you look right there, that fee is the fee that it's costing me to send it over to Kucoin. But the nice thing about it is, look how cheap that is. That is 0.000042, and then for this one, it's the same thing. So the fees don't, at least it appears that the fees don't fluctuate. To send $1.57, it costs the same as it would to send $1,000.46. So I really like that about Litecoin. And the other thing that's really nice about them is that they don't require a memo. It's just the address, and that's it. If you were to send XLM from Coinbase to Kucoin, it requires an address, and it requires a memo tag that you have to copy and paste out as well. That can kind of be confusing if you're new, so the less stuff that you have to do, the easier it is. Alright guys, so while we are waiting for those transactions to process, I wanted to show you a couple videos on XDC and why I am very confident in this project, why I think it may be good for you too.
What is XinFin? XinFin stands for Exchange Infinite. It is the next generation of the global computer network, connecting communities and enterprises around the globe using blockchain technology. The network is powered by its native fuel, called XinFin Digital Contracts, or XDCs. XinFin is a first-of-its-kind hybrid blockchain network. It combines the power and transparency of public blockchains with the security and speed of private networks. A permissioned consensus mechanism replaces the wasteful, energy-intensive mining, making XDC essentially mining-free. So how does hybrid work? The network has a public state that is shared by all members. Additionally, enterprises can host private subnetworks. So with Enterprise A and B, each will have the public state plus their own unique private state. The public state can be used to share basic data securely and transparently across the XDC network. The private state can be used to protect sensitive or financial data from the outside world. The XDC protocol can work as a messaging and confirmation layer for domestic or cross-border approved payments. Or the XDC token can be used as a payment and settlement layer, supported by approved financial institutions. With secure and audited smart contracts and IoT integration, the XDC protocol facilitates real-world contracts and transactions. Come, join the XDC community.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So it's an enterprise-ready hybrid blockchain for global trade and finance. That's XDC. Down here is pretty cool. It's a comparison criteria. So first generation is Bitcoin. Transactions per second, 3 to 6 TPS. Ethereum, 12 to 16. And XinFin, 2,000 and up TPS. So that's crazy. They can do 2,000 transactions per second. Bitcoin can only range from 3 to 6. Ethereum's 12 to 16. That's awesome. Average fee is $15. Ethereum, $10. XinFin, not even $1. It's way down there. So it's a lot cheaper for fees. Transaction confirmation, 10 to 60 minutes. I can testify that is true. Bitcoin is slow. Ethereum is also, it's better, but it's still pretty slow in my opinion. It's 10 to 20 seconds. Dang, XinFin is 2 seconds with finality. That's awesome. Energy consumption 71.6 0.2 TWH, 20.61 for Ethereum, and 0.0000074 TWH for XDC. The world's fastest and most energy efficient consensus is here. Delegated proof of stake leverages the power of stakeholder approval, voting to resolve consensus issues in a fair, democratic way. That's cool. So yeah, there's more on here, and for you guys to look at. And they have a lot of stuff they're featured with. They got Yahoo Finance, Tech Radar, CCN, Market Watch, Reuters. So there's a lot about this coin, and I'll definitely make more videos in depth to explain why this is a good coin to load up on. And yeah. Alright guys, so we're still waiting for these transactions to go through, but if you go right here down to blockchain record on Kucoin, you click on that, it'll take you to this website, and it tells you in really simple terms what's happening. The amount transacted is 0.02, the fees are 0.000426, received 27 minutes ago, confirmations plus 6. So if we get 6 more confirmations, then the transaction is approved, because it takes 12 confirmations for each Litecoin transaction. So it's telling us right here, 1 input consumed, and then it's sending it over. So this part I don't exactly understand how that works, but that's pretty cool that it gives you some details on what's going on. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright guys, so the orders finally came through. It took about an hour in total, but it went through, and on Coinbase Pro we have nothing in here, so we're good on that. We're going to go ahead and sign out, close that out. Alright, so if we go in here, I'm going to hit Control R. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Assets Overview. In Assets Overview, you're going to click on Main Account. It's going to show your Litecoin. I'm up to $1,055, so it has gone up because when we first bought in, we got 8 Litecoin, and it cost me $1,048. Cool, we're up a couple bucks. That's nice. Here's some cool options you can do. You can either deposit more, withdraw it, or you can transfer it. We're going to most likely do transfer, but before we do that, I wanted to show you guys something else. If you want to make some money without the risk of losing it or having to trade, you can lend it. This is pretty cool. You can select 100%, which minimum lending amount is 0.01, so I'm doing 8, and you can set the amount of days. So I could do a 7-day, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. For the interest rate on that, since the optimal rate is 0.007, so I do 0.007. Okay. It says my estimated profit per day is around 51 cents. So if I had 1,000 Litecoin at 0.7%, I would be getting $64 every single day, which is about half a Litecoin at the current price. That's pretty nice, and this is risk-free because you're lending it out to them to do with whatever they want to do. You don't have to worry about anything really. You're just lending it out, and Kucoin makes sure that if they're trading it or something and things start going down, they get liquidated, and then it pays back the lender. Sorry. So that's pretty cool. My lendings, nothing. Borrow, nothing. So you can either lend or you can borrow. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we are back in assets. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our money from our main account, and we're going to get it into our trading account so that we can trade and get the coin that we need, which is XDC. So we're going to do transfer main account to trade account. There we go. So that was a little tricky, you had to mess with that. So if it says trading account to main account, all you do is you just click on random ones and then go back and select this as main account and then trading account. Select the coin you have, Litecoin, and it'll show you available amount. So we're going to go ahead and do 8.01201.424. Confirm. Okay, so we just transferred it over, 1,057. Dang, we're doing pretty good. It's going back up. So we're gonna go ahead and click on trade account. Tells us how much we have, $1,057. This is how much it's worth in Bitcoin. And we're gonna go ahead and go to trade. Where you get to smart trading is you go to trade at the top. You have 3 different ones. You have spot trading, margin trading, and trading bot. Trading bot is a robot that's trading for you, earns profits without monitoring the market. Margin trading is magnify profits with leverage. Would only recommend doing margin trading after you have gone over the risk. Spot trading is trade cryptos with all tools. So in the spot trading account, it's going to look pretty intimidating, but don't worry, it's going to be easy to navigate. So up here, top left corner, it says Bitcoin USDT. To change it, you go right here. This is 10x, and we're going to do LTC USDT. We're going to close out on that one. We're going to set our chart to the 4 hour and down in indicators. Keep that as that. It's easy to see. Indicators. And we're going to set this as the Bollinger Bands. This is nice because it allows you to see what the price is. So for Litecoin, it's kind of low right now, but since I bought at 131.6, just 131 flat, and it's worth 131.67, I'm in the green to sell, even though it's in the red for maybe some other people. Alright guys, we are back. So we set the limit order, got in at 132.75. We sold it. We got our USDT, $1,057. Nice. We're gonna go back up to trade, spot trading. This is where it's gonna be fun. Close out on these. We're going to do XDC. So that's the coin we want. Boom. Always buy on a red day, sell on a green day. Always remember that. Oh, this is awesome. So they're under 9 cents. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and do buy USDT. We're gonna do a limit. And right here is at 0.796. I'm gonna go ahead and set this at 0.086 because XDC really doesn't fluctuate that bad. It's pretty stable. It's not like a coin that's risky like SHIB where it just fluctuates radically. Love that sound it makes. Cool, so it just went in. Oh dang. And then look, it shot up right up to 6.7. Oh dang, it went down. Okay, so cool, we're in. We're gonna go back to Kucoin, log in. Assets. I actually think I bought a little higher than I should have, but oh well, we live and learn. Alright, cool, so we have our XDC. We have a little bit of USDT left, a little bit of Litecoin, but we have around 12,188 XDC. It is valued at $1,052. So what's really nice about this is, so we shot up to 157, we bought our XDC, we had to pay our fees, and it brought it back down to $1,052. So that profit that we made from the process of Litecoin going to Kucoin, it covered those fees, which means we're not in the red, we're still in the profit by a hair, but it didn't cost us any money in fees because Litecoin paid for it. The last thing we need to do, and I recommend that you guys do for yourself, is don't leave your coin on the server, don't leave it on the exchange, because that's not as secure as it would be if it was on a wallet. The ideal spot is to have it in a cold storage wallet, which I have BC Vault. Although I'm not going to do that because I like to have access to it pretty readily available, I'm going to put it on a wallet like XLPay or Garda wallet. That's going to do it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, like, definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.